Welcome, my name is King Isaac171 and this is my channel. Hello everyone and welcome to Terraria. So, I know you guys have been waiting, might have been waiting for me to make another Banished Let's Play video. I did that today as well. It's just happening in a little bit. So, it won't be posted at the same time though. I'm always behind in my posting because I have to condense the video and then post it to YouTube, and siblings always get angry at me when I do it, as I told you guys in past videos. So, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna play some single player Terraria, because Terraria is a single player game. Ain't that just ironic? Well, okay, you can play multiplayer, but I don't want to play multiplayer right now. Instead, I wish to play single player, so that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go to single player. Now, normally, I would just, make another character kind of like this guy. I'm just gonna play as this guy because he's the best, like, let's be honest. These are my worlds. Ooh, what do I want to do? Do I want to beat bosses? Do I want to... Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking... this guy. I think I'll play the Great Collector. So I think I have stuff on this. Not entirely sure. Anyway, actually, I'm gonna create a new world. Okay. I'm going to make. I'm gonna make a small world. I think I'll make an expert world. Oh, yes, corruption, all the classics. Classic. Classic what though? Spear. No. Let's think. I'll just call it classic. Submit. Now let us create our world. That's cool. See, this bar here didn't used to exist. Basically, it would do percentage, and it would be like generating large caves, 0%, 100%, and just, it's doing the same thing as bottom bar is doing. But you didn't get to see how close you were to completion. That's actually pretty cool. So I don't know how many of you guys have played Terraria. If you've played it, comment in the section saying, I played Terraria. And one of you will get a shout out next time I make a video, because I get my Banished videos will be afterwards, but I won't be getting the message from this video until a little while later. So next week or the week thereafter, I'll be making a video, and just comment in this video if you've played Terraria before, and one of you guys I'll give a shout out to, like I did for Let's Game Goofs and oh, what's the guy's name? Olaf Curtis. Incidentally, Olaf Curtis also changed his name to something else. I don't remember what it is at the moment, but he sent me some messages about his he plays Black Ops 2, whatnot, plays on PS3, and he's just like, hey, you should befriend me. I'm like, okay. So apparently he's called Big Gamer Killer. He's not that good of a gamer. He got smucked. Anywho, so today, meaning the day that I'm making this video, not speaking of the day this video gets posted, because it's never right. So today is Sunday, April the 16th. And today is a symbolic event. It's not the date that this particular event actually happened. It's the day that I guess people decide would be the day that would just represent it, I guess. Say that's the day that happened, though it didn't. Basically stating, today is known as Easter Sunday. And for most people, when they hear Easter Sunday, they don't really think of anything. They're like, oh, it's just Easter Sunday, right? Easter bunny, chocolate eggs, delicious. Actually, just lots of chocolate. Very delicious day, but Christians see it very differently. And Easter Sunday is about the resurrection of Christ, where he comes back from the dead on the third day and is seen by some of his followers. And I've always thought it was an interesting day because you're just sitting there like, okay, so he comes back from the dead and he's seen. Well, let us play this game. He's seen in various places, like some of the eyewitness accounts, which is written down in the Bible, have him being from one side of the world to the other pretty much in a day. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, how it is written is just like 1 second he's one place, the next second he's not all over the world, but like he goes from place to place to place to place to place, and I just think it's interesting because it seems to me that he talks to one disciple, okay, reveals himself to a disciple, and then he vanishes and reveals himself to another disciple who happens to be much farther away, which surprises me because that's not possible. According to science, it's not possible to, for how far he went, it's not physically possible. Well, unless he's God. Which, obviously, I believe. I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. Oh, everyone doesn't. Like, I know some people are haters if people don't believe. Oh, okay then. I know some people hate it when people say, "Oh, I don't believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God," and they're like, "Rawr! Go die in a hole." Not like that. I don't care as much. I mean, okay. I would rather have you believe that Jesus is the Son of God than not, but the choice is yours. I'm not going to force you. Oops. I'm not going to force you into believing what I believe, because, well, if you don't believe it, you're not going to. Right? So, I leave people to their own devices in that sense. I let them choose whether or not they're going to believe. Platinum. What's platinum? That's probably platinum. I'm forgetting that. So, I mean, yeah. But I think it's interesting because nowadays we got that Easter money, right? And my mom really likes Easter, okay? She's like addicted to it. I mean, okay, she's not addicted to it. She enjoys the day of Easter. It's one of her favorite days of the year. And so I was chatting with her about it. And, basically how it seems, what she was talking about that she was a little bit upset about, there was a foster parent or family or whatnot that was a Christian couple. In fact, sounds like the husband was a pastor. And they were fostering one of the kids for the children's services group, whatever it's called. Child services, yeah, that's the group. So he was looking after one of their kids, and oh, what was it? He was looking after one of the kids for him, like fostering him, or no, it was her actually. I think they were fostering 2 girls. I don't think the wife was able to have kids. Anyway, it just doesn't matter so much. So, he was against bringing, or he brought the kids to, let's go, the mall to, he brought the kids to the mall to get their pictures taken, or to see Santa Claus. And he doesn't believe Santa Claus is real, so they didn't take a picture of that, okay? Makes sense. Like, not everyone gets a picture of their kids with Santa Claus, right? Some people think he's a creep, pedophile, basically. Because, you know, he knows when you're asleep, right? It's a wee bit creepy, in my opinion. Like, he knows when you're asleep. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. What? That's, rather creepy in my opinion. I would prefer not to have anything to do with someone like that. Of course, that's my opinion. But, like, let's be honest. What kid do you know that wants something to do with a kid? Well, okay. Obviously, kids want to do with stuff with him because he's Santa Claus. Give him presents. But I know very few kids that are like, oh, Santa Claus is like the best guy in the world because, you know, he's a pedophile. Most kids don't understand what a pedophile is. Because, you know, pedophile's a creep who basically does what Santa Claus does. Yeah. You can tell I don't like Santa Claus. I like St. Nicholas, who he's portrayed off of. I do not like Santa Claus. So, if you like Santa Claus, sorry, but I don't. I also don't like the Easter Bunny. Because it's not real either. But what I think is hilarious is back when I was younger, there was this one guy who made a video. Or it wasn't a guy, it was a group, and they sold their company since, but they were known as Big Idea. And I thought they were the funniest thing ever. One big reason for that was while I was watching one of their movies, which they didn't make many movies, but they made more short videos. They made those more commonly. Anyway, so they made a movie that I thought was great. And what I thought was really funny about it was in the movie, it was about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, which was 3 guys from the Bible. And it was right around the time Jerusalem was destroyed by the Babylonians, I think it was. And so they were treated very well. And they decided, hey, we're not gonna bow down to this idol, right? That's what happens in the Bible anyway. And so they're like, in the end, they don't bow down, okay? But in the movie, they have them bowing down to a giant chocolate bunny. The entire time going to the entire background was the bunny, the big chocolate bunny, it's the bunny. It was the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. And it's just like, I want to watch the movie now and I can't find it anywhere. It's just disappointing because, like, when you find something that funny, how can you just stop? So, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am killing bosses because I want to. And I can never just do this, or like this is actually, this pretty strong. Oh yeah, it's a lot strong. Smock the Eater of Souls. Or Worlds. Yeah, you got smocked. That was pretty great. I like that. What's a treasure bag? So I don't know if you guys know this, but I haven't played this in that long. Oop. Treasure. I think I might teleport back to the start and set up a chest and Go from there. Yeah, let's go. So, in case you guys haven't figured this out already, I have not played since Treasure Chest came on. I don't know when they came on actually. I've probably played since. I just don't know when they came in. Let's just toss all the extra crud I got in there. Also, something I always find funny is these musket balls are terrible. I don't like musket balls. You see, and the reason for that, okay, reason why I say I don't like them either, is because when you have these, like, look at that. Elixir bullets, 999, does 13 range damage, 19% critical knockback, and decreases target defense to a normal musket ball of 7. Like, I'm almost doing twice as much damage. Why would I want something that's terrible? Anyway, let's right click this to open. What'd I get? I got that. It's a scarf. That just seems kind of stupid. Okay, let's toss that in there. Toss that in there as well. That seems stupid to me. Anyway, let's go to my map. So I'm gonna continue heading out this way. I'm gonna go past this time though. I'm gonna see if the temple's over here. Or not the temple. That's the pyramid. I don't know why it's a pyramid. It's more like a hole in the ground. I'm gonna see if the Mr. Bones is over here, and if he's not, I'm gonna head over here to find him. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so if you've played this game, you felt you've played it for a long time, I think it'd be great if you could let me know how long you've been playing. Not when you started playing originally, okay? How much time you've put into the game. Because I like to compare my time against other people, because the last person I compared my time to was my brother's, and I have like 150 hours on him, kind of idea. Which I thought was great. What was like the horseshoe do again? Negates fall damage. I don't care. I already have it negated because my level wings. Anyway, so the last person I compared to was my brother, and I crushed him in hours because we played on this account originally as the two of us. We both had individual characters, individual worlds, and that was back in the first update. Actually, it was before the first update. Like, it was in beta when we bought it, because you could buy it for $10 and be a beta tester. So me and my brother bought it for $10, and therefore we're beta testers. And we put hours in. Well, not just hours. We put hundreds of hours in. In the end, I put in, I think almost 400 hours now. I could check. Just give me a moment. Flap here. Settle down. Give me a moment. Oh, well, it's not going to tell me because I am offline on Steam right now. But last time I looked at it, it was over 360 hours. So, I have a lot of hours in this game. I like the game. Why isn't it? Here we are. Hello, Mr. Old Man. I'd like to release you of your curse. Let me talk to him. Curse. What do I want to do? 6 or 7? Schmuckle him. Muck him. Yeah, some things are so powerful. This game is great. Like my sword. Oh, good muffin. See, he's weaker than him, but still pretty strong. Let's heal up a bit. See, I don't know why I'm messing around right now. I just killed them so much faster if I just decide to use my Uzi. Wait a minute, is he shooting skulls at me? Was he, what? What? What's going on? Did he just shoot skulls at me for the past while? I think that was possible. When did it become possible to shoot skulls at people? I'm gonna open this, see what I get. Unreal Bone Glove. That just sounds stupid. Is it throwing damage? Oh, it's an equipable. Throws empowered bone. So I have to have a bone then. That's stupid. Skeleton hand. What is it for? Oh, I didn't want to toss it. I want to equip it. According to this, goes here. Okay, that's stupid. I don't want that. I mean, it's grappling hook design, but I like my other grappling hook because it's a lot more powerful. So, I just killed Scout on Expert. Yay! It doesn't surprise me. Did that zombie have a gun? Okay then. So apparently there's a lot in this game I don't know because I haven't played it in a while. Like, I don't know if you guys knew this, but originally, this Masterful Crystal Storm I have, originally the only way to get it was to be in the dungeon, and you had to you could only find one thing that would be it. Is it a character? Is it not? Oh, it's a guy. Anyway, so there was not one character, but you could only find it in the dungeon. Period. You couldn't find it anywhere else. Which I think is interesting because you can find it in a lot of places now. Or, well, you don't find it anymore, you make it now. You used to just find it, which I thought was cool. Because it means you have to be good enough, one, to kill the boss, and then two, you had to spend enough time to find it. Because there's only one for each world at that time as well. Nowadays, there's multiple items usually. Well, back at spawn. Let's go. Quick stack. Yeah, if you wonder why I'm just tossing down chests, I don't care where I put them too much right now. Because I'm not going to wind up living on this world. It's going to be a temporary world. I'm going to plunk stuff down in as I collect them and then eventually return them to their rightful place. So let's go find out what's on the left side, or the right side of the road now. Because I want to see where everything is. It's nice, close. One of these. Ooh. Oh, it's a good one too. So, these pop up randomly in the world. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're small. I found usually they're small. Oh, it's a good place to know. Because they got fossils, which makes it so you can potentially get that little guy who's chasing me around. Is it Arthur riding? Oh. Why am I riding? Oh, right. Riding me a bee. Don't know why I found a bee. Found a bee and said, hey, I'll ride you. I was like, okay. Still haven't figured out why I decided to fly a bee, but oh well. And let's go. One thing I also don't like about my mini-map is it doesn't work too well. My brother has his, and it works a lot better than mine. Mine's partly due to my computer being slow, but... Okay, oh well. So, I don't know if you guys have ever seen... If you guys have killed the bosses, the coats, or whatever they're called, the cults. Basically the minions of the Moon Lord. if you guys could possibly, you know, just possibly tell me how to find them, or give me an idea how to find them, because to be honest, I have not found them yet, and I very much so would like to find them because of this key I have here. It's called the Crimson Key, as it says. It's been cursed by a powerful jungle creature. Well, I know what it unlocks. Okay. I know where I can go with it. Problem is, although I can go someplace with it, I have to find not the owner of whom possessed it, but I have to find oh, what do I have to do? I have to kill the boss first so I can collect it. And I have yet to find the boss. Oh, there's 3 chests in this. There's 5 chests in this world. Underwater. So, yeah, if you guys find it, it'd be great to know where it is. Or have any ideas, because I honestly have none. Because, like, I thought it'd be in the jungle, like the jungle creature, which I found his dungeon. I just can't get into it because I haven't beat the boss yet, right? Guess if I loot this. You have to beat the boss in order to get in. I haven't beat the boss yet because I haven't done the rest of it yet. So it's a bit of a pain. And if you guys want to see something that would be cool, is eventually I will be destroying all of the Great Collector. There's 2 oceans on either side, which you can see there's one there and one there. And eventually, in this game, terraria, I will be destroying it. Or not destroying it. I will be taking I won't be taking anything. I want this for that, right? No. There we are. That was that. Looks like it. Where's this tally counter? Penguin is dead. Yeah, I'll be destroying the oceans. Basically what I'll be doing is I'll go into the underworld, which you can pull out our map. It's basically this bottom area about right up to here. So all I'll be doing is I'll mine straight up until I reach the bottom of the ocean, okay? Probably, hopefully around here. And I'm just gonna have it all drain down into the nether, whatever you want to call it, hell, underworld. And then I will use it to my own devices. One thing I do like about the recent updates, though, is that the characters can defend themselves. Because if you've been in the past, you'd know that, for instance, the guide can't do anything. He's the worst character in the game. Now, he can at least protect himself. He's still the worst character in the game. That doesn't change anything. I mean, protecting oneself makes it easier to keep him alive. But other than that, still the worst character in the game. Also, I love medium worlds because you're able to get to these islands so easily. Small worlds, the trains are hugely lower, so it makes it hard to get to these. But, like, you just fly up here and snag them. So efficient. Well, okay, you don't really fly up there and snag them. You probably get the idea. It's relatively simplistic yet. So, I don't know if you guys know about this stuff. It's fossils. And you have a chance with fossils to get a pet, like the little dino dude there. He's a pet, which you can only get from the fossils. It's not the case with all the pets. Most pets you can get from beating up some boss. Same with most mounts. For instance, the bee I have, I got from killing the queen bee. What else do I have? I got a unicorn from killing a unicorn. Somewhere in the past. Who else have I received from that? Unicorn, slime dude. I always think the mountains that are. What does this say? Buzz. So for some reason though, bees can't stand water. I think it's kind of amusing. I mean, like, I could fly all the way up here, right? I'll fly up to the point where I can, and then take the bee and fly higher. It's great. Whee. There's potentially treasure to be found. Time for buzzing. No, he's still going down, and I drop. That is definitely the advantage of having harpy or wings. You can more or less fly. She's still out of breath. I also played when most of the stuff that is unlocked now was not possible. Meaning, like, life fruits. That's good. Like, what the heck is life fruit? I'd never heard of a life fruit until the new update. 400 used to be the max. I think it's 500 now. 600. Either way, it's weird. Like, all this new update stuff is like, what is going on? Like, I mean, I've played a bit, like, got this armor that I have, but I liked it better before all this crazy Hunger Down stuff used to exist. Like, when the best thing you could get was what was it? Combination hollowed armor, which is a combination of mithril, cobalt, and adamantite. Those are the good old days. That doesn't exist anymore. One thing also irritated me as well, probably the thing that irritated me most with the new update, was there used to be a drill called the hollow drill, okay? Well, it wasn't really hollowed, it was made out of hollowed bars. It's called the Hamdrex, which is hammer, drill, and axe, right? Well, they got rid of it. And I had it. And it just deleted it completely. One day existed, next day was gone. Which is very irritating because they didn't really do any sort of compensation for those who already had it. We just lost the best tool ever. Specifically in a game, but my opinion basically in life. Anyway, so that's a nymph. Very powerful creature. Killed several of them before, but this thing here is so annoying. I found this on my other world. Okay, this is where I need to go eventually. Problem is, how the heck are you supposed to get in there? It doesn't really have an entrance. You know? I guess they didn't make with that in mind. Letting people in. Like, I get it's supposed to hold a creature of immense power. Or, well, specifically a golem. But man, can't you just make it possible for a man to get into one of these things? Because, like, I mined out for days. Well, not for days, for a couple hours, pretty much. Mined around it. Never found anything. Anyway, so I'm going to let you guys go with that. Because the video is over half an hour long and I wanted to keep it less than half an hour. So I'm going to head out. I'll chat with you more next video. And it will be one of the normal style videos, you know, some banished let's play. So, anyhow, talk to you later.